Today's local and national news from Thailand via the fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And if you'd be kind enough to like and subscribe, here's a tip for you to get the very latest news from us every day. When you subscribe, click on the button that says All. And then every day you'll get an update straight from us.
Good news for the tourist industry here, as despite claims earlier that airspace over all of the Middle East had been closed, that is not the case. And flights to and from Thailand are expected to return to normality by midday today, a time set for a ceasefire agreement brokered between Israel and Iran, and global oil prices, which had risen significantly, have dropped back to pre-conflict rates. If both countries stick to the plan, chances are that the scare for Thailand's tourist industry is over. If you're planning or even en route to the Cambodian border today and plan to cross, it's best to turn around, as all border crossings, as in every single one, have been closed by the Thai military. Neither pedestrians nor vehicles will be allowed to cross for the foreseeable future, with the single exclusion of travel for what's described as humanitarian purposes. Thai media reports that this follows escalating tension along border areas where Cambodian troop strength has been increased and a tit-for-tat exchange of penalties has been carried out on both sides. A ban on export of oil products from Thailand follows Cambodia's statement that they didn't want or need it, something blatantly not true. And a swap from Thai to other suppliers of both electricity and internet has seen issues on the Cambodian side too. It's important to report here that this situation is very much limited to a small area in the northeast of Thailand, far away from any major tourist areas and having little effect on the day-to-day lives of either Thais or Cambodians other than a restriction on mutual trade. Cambodian workers in Thailand, estimated to number between 400,000 and 600,000, continue to work here safely, and very few have shown any signs of wanting to return home. For those considering flights to and from Cambodia, prices are currently rising and list of between 6,500 and 11,000 baht return. Flights, however, are currently unaffected by the land crossing dispute. How long will the embargo continue? Well, that's down to politicians. But there will be worry on both sides as Cambodia relies on Thai exports to a huge degree. And the effect there on daily lives is expected to be seen within a week. Whereas Thailand's economy could feel the pinch if it loses out for an extended period on the 2.28 billion litres of fuel it sends to Cambodia annually and valued at over 47 billion baht. Insecurity within the Cambodian elite and government has been blamed by many for the current situation, which flared up after they sent in troops to a very small area which has for centuries seen disputes over where the borderline is, as, according to many, the plan is to raise public support for the beleaguered government there to national sentiment. The borderline between Cambodia and Thailand was largely drawn up by French colonisers following their 90-year occupation of Cambodia, which began in 1863, at a time when Thailand, then Siam, was threatened by the French considerably in order to secure the region. 44 years later, the French presented their map of the borderline, which had been drawn up to their benefit and was contested by Thailand. It ceded the province of Battenberg and recognised Thai control over Angkor. However, 130 years ago, France and the British Empire demanded that Thailand hand back control of that region to French-controlled Cambodia. In other news, Royal Thai Navy intelligence teams have been credited for the discovery of one of the largest drug hauls in recent years this week, as nearly 2.4 tonnes of crystal methamphetamine was found on a privately owned vessel sailing from Rayong to Nakhon Si Thammarat, where it's claimed a larger vessel awaited the drugs intended for shipment overseas. The joint operation saw the DSI working with police and Navy teams and intercepted the smugglers as they approached the second vehicle to unload. And a 71-year-old Latvian has been arrested as he attempted to smuggle 3 kilograms of heroin into Thailand in his baggage at the airport. Following a tip-off, he was stopped by airport officers as he landed from Laos en route to Malaysia, and the chances are that he'll see out his days in a Thai jail as he faces a life sentence. Meanwhile, at home and in Sri Racha, a company there is carrying out internal audits after two females managed to steal over 103 million baht between them before one fled the country, but not before she attempted to take the life of her former cohort. 40 million baht was discovered hidden under a bed in her home, and the injured partner was discovered in a resort with severe lacerations said to have been inflicted by paid assailants. The missing woman is thought to have flown to Bahrain. And Pattaya endured more torrential storms yesterday, again seeing the usual areas flooded and trash washed into the main roads. The flooding, which at one point was over knee-deep, cleared quickly after the storm passed. But a warning remains for motorbike riders to take extra care on all roads, as in addition to being slick, the sand that has washed onto the hardtop is no safer than ice. And with the Met Office promising highs today of 32 degrees, dropping down to 27, a windy day with clouds, but possibly bright skies in the afternoon and the real feel of 35.
Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or programme, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.